What is going on, everybody? So I am back today because, as I said in a previous episode, my friend Ray and I, who do a podcast together called the Film Monsters Podcast, did an episode where we were talking about Denis Villeneuve. And I had not seen all of Villeneuve's films, and I am probably the last person on the planet to see this movie, but I wanted to talk about it a little bit in today's review, and that is the film Dune. Dune is directed by Denis Villeneuve. Paul Atreides, a brilliant and gifted young man born into a great destiny beyond his understanding, must travel to the most dangerous planet in the universe to ensure the future of his family and his people. As malevolent forces explode into conflict over the planet's exclusive supply of most precious resource in existence, a commodity capable of unlocking humanity's greatest potential, only those who can conquer their fear will survive. So, Dune is obviously a very big property to take on. I know my only real exposure to Dune, because I've never read the book, is obviously the David Lynch version, which I'm a huge David Lynch fan, and I know he had a huge passion for that project and wanted to make it a success. And of course, it did not do very well, and it's not very critically well received because David was really rushed in the production. He didn't really get the opportunity to do everything with it that he wanted to. But it is a really immersive and beautiful science fiction world that I was really interested in after watching his film, even though I didn't think it was perfect. And what Denis Villeneuve is able to accomplish here is absolutely incredible. I know it's difficult for a lot of people to review this film because it's part one of a two-part series to kind of make the book's material completely combined to create a full experience. But I think as a part one, it is incredibly effective in immersing you in this world, building these characters, and getting you invested into where the story goes. As far as the lore behind Dune, me trying to get into explain all of that is going to be pretty silly because my understanding of it is pretty limited, but you do get introduced to Timothée Chalamet's character, Paul Atreides. His father is played by Oscar Isaac, and he is a part of this Atreides group who are an incredibly powerful family and regime in this world. And they get the opportunity to take over this planet that mines spice, and they get there and there's these people called the Fremen that live there, and they essentially leave them be in the desert while they go and mine their spice, and then they come back into this essentially like fortress that they've built for themselves. So amidst all this going on, you're introduced to Rebecca Ferguson's character, who is Timothée Chalamet's mother, who can tell that he has this ability and this power that is different, and that he might be this person who the Fremen have prophesied to come and be like the savior of the universe, essentially. And so the film is Timothée Chalamet is having these dreams that he thinks are going to be prophetic of the future. He sees like people in his life getting killed. He sees all of these really intense things happening. And his mother is working to try to help him live up to his potential. And so a lot of the film is building on that and getting the Atreides family to this planet and introducing them to the Fremen and getting us in the space to, I'm assuming, the really big conclusion of the second part of the film. And what's really great about this is all of the little characters that are introduced to, that we're introduced to, the performances that the actors give are so great. I really love like one of the heads of the military that's played by Jason Momoa, and I feel like his relationship with Timothée Chalamet really kind of gives us the idea of how Timothée Chalamet's character is supposed to be perceived as the peacekeeper in this world, and that is prophesized of him as how he interacts with people and how he builds people together. And I think that his performance does a really great job of showing those characteristics that we are to expect of what is prophesized of this character. And I thought that he did a really great job with that. Everyone that shows up in this movie is really fantastic. It has amazing cinematography. Every shot is just breathtaking, very similar to Villeneuve's Blade Runner 2049. When he's tackling these really immersive science fiction worlds, it's incredibly impressive to me what he is able to accomplish. And this film just absolutely blew me away. I didn't really know what to expect from it when I watched it, but it was absolutely incredible. And it's definitely one of my favorites in Villeneuve's catalog. I'll be really interested to see how I feel about it once it all culminates together into the final product. But it's a really amazing experience. And if you haven't seen Dune yet, just jump into this one. I am not going to be the best person to explain beat by beat every plot detail, but it's a really great time, and it's a fantastic film that I think you'll really appreciate. So if you've seen Dune, did you love it? Did you hate it? Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you thought. I thought this this movie was absolutely brilliant. It was really well performed, amazing cinematography, and an incredible score from Hans Zimmer. As always, if you like the video and subscribe to the channel, it helps me out a lot and lets me know the type of content you're looking for. I'm always putting out new material and look forward to getting more out for you in the near future. And as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your day.